another day, but a different episode of your favorite TV show. My name is Toke Makinwa, and this is Trending. As you all know by now, Trending is brought to you by Airtel. Our guest on today's show is a friend of the house. I absolutely love it when we've got friends of the house stop by the show. She is a celebrated broadcaster and a musician. You get to meet who I'm talking about right after this. We'll be right back. Welcome back. If you just tuned in, you tuned in right on time. This is HipTv on channel 324. And of course, you're watching Trending. My guest today is area boss herself, TOSYN Bucknor. Yay. I'm so excited I got it down. I nailed it, area boss. High five. Good. So nice to have you here, TOSYN.
Great to be here. Great to be here. I'm very happy.
I know. First, I have to say this. You have a total, because we have a segment of the show called Sample Your Swag, which is where people talk about what they're wearing. And just because I've known you for a long, long time, you have really, really moved from the tomboy age to now you wear makeup almost every single time I look at your page on Instagram. I'm like loving this new you. There's the dreads that's totally grown out, and then now you're wearing, you know, dresses, shoes, all of that.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd see this day.
Well, I mean, you know, I might be wearing dresses, I might wear skirts, but I still have like my tomboy chic going on, and that's like you wear a dress, but then you wear boots with it.
Yeah, I can see that. But the boots are so stylish, though.
I know, right? I love them. I love
your style game is like, to see, even the nail polish, different colors. That's quite something. So let's talk about your swag. I mean, I love what you're wearing. Where's the dress from? You have loads of jewelry on.
Yeah, that's my thing. Okay, so the dress is mango. I like mango because it's very simple. Yeah. You know, they always have like maybe like for every season, like there's a new look, and I saw this dress. I was like, this is kind of dress that you can wear with different things in different ways.
Yeah, true, and absolutely right.
If you're wearing a black dress, what do? You accessorize with a little bit of color. But
she's talking about style. I'm about to lose my mind.
But I'm very stylish. I'm a very stylish person.
But I never saw that side of you.
No, but I think that people have different kinds of style. And I think when it comes to Nigeria, we tend to think there's only one kind of style. And so for me, it was just about, look, there are different kinds of style.
Okay.
Like, it's there. If you're a creative person, you know all these things. So
I'm taking the lecture. Once you wear black,
so once you wear black, you need color or you need brown. Brown is actually very interesting with black. So I did the, you know, gold earrings. So we have like, so I'm just like blinging. Red for the pop of color.
Brooch as well.
Just to, because I wanted to wear like a necklace, but I couldn't get anything right. So I was like, if I put a brooch, it will give the pop of color.
I never thought TOSYN needs her own style show. Where is Fashion Police? This is your Joan Rivers right here in Nigeria. I love it.
But nicer.
Well, yeah, we can work on. I mean, you're nice, but you can just add some. Yeah. Okay. Honestly, I have to tell you, you look absolutely stunning.
Thank you.
I love the boots. They are really, really
coming
gorgeous.
from you. That's like a, you know, like this whole week, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, Toke said I'm stunning.
Just the thing is, you sat here and you lectured me on once you wear black, you're gonna. I didn't know that. I'm just like, you know, I'm just blown away, which is really lovely. But it's nice to have you here.
It's great to be here.
Let's go on a quick break. TOSYN Bucknor is in the building. I know all your fans are watching right now, and they cannot wait for the interview to start. We will be right back. Welcome back to Trending on HipTv. The gorgeous fashionista right now, TOSYN Bucknor is in the building. Good to see you out and about, because I know recently you had an accident.
Yeah, I had a fall. I was at work. I finished my show. I was coming out. I was trying to tell someone something. I slipped. I fell. I cracked a bone in my hip. So, okay, you would never believe that a simple fall can do that to you, right?
You cracked a bone?
I cracked a bone in my hip. You saw me with the crutches, right? I came for...
Yes, I came for... Yeah. Oh, I really... You know what? I really appreciate that. I remember I had a house party. And TOSYN came in...
With my crutches.
I thought, wow. I mean, that absolutely blew my mind. And I'm really, really grateful that you did that. And, you know, you bounced back like nothing happened to you. Yeah. Jeez.
I mean, God has been really good to me. My life has been like a survival story. I fractured this arm.
I know, because I was about to say that. After I saw you after a while, you were like, cool.
Yeah, you know, so I was just thinking today when I was driving to work that I'm like a cat with 9 lives. But I was telling God, I was like, okay, God, like...
Yeah, the testing thing is
I know you're using me as a success story, but it's very painful.
I can imagine, because I remember that when you had the fractured arm, you had an accident actually.
Yeah, I had an accident on 3rd Mainland Bridge. My car flipped on the bridge. Yes, I actually thought it was going to go into the water. So yeah, I've had a lot of...
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy you're still here. Thank you. I'm really excited.
I mean, so that just goes to show, like, there must be something God wants me to do. So I must do it.
You have to. Besides being an ace broadcaster, which you are, you've been doing this forever, and you are actually at the top of your game, I must say. I remember even before I got back on radio, you were one of the people that I would listen to and think, oh gosh, I really want to get back on radio, which is really good. So you inspire me a lot. You are a singer.
Yes, I am.
And, you know, you are called Contradiction. Why? Because it sounds like a cuckoo.
I know, but don't you? I mean, I feel.
Yeah, so talk about,
I feel like a contradiction, you know. I feel like there's two sides of me. Like you're saying, like...
Isn't there like 5 sides to you, by the way, TOSYN?
2 main sides. So they
have like some, you know, you have questions 1 A B C D E.
No, but I mean, you know, contradiction, because first of all, I was at the time I started making the music, and a lot of people don't know this, but I was making my music before I got on radio. So it wasn't a case of she got on radio and she said, means I must do it like Tiwa Savage. You know, like I had actually been messing with my music since. But it was a case of I was a Nigerian black girl and I was doing rock music. Like, you know, that was a contradiction. You know, I was singing at that time topics that were far beyond my age. That was a contradiction. So for me, it just seemed natural. That's what I was, a contradiction. I was a tomboy and a lady, because I have my, I want to wear a dress phase, and then I have my, so contradiction just seemed like a perfect stage name.
So how's the music career coming?
You know, music is my most shy side. I don't pay that much attention to music because I'm not as confident with my music, to be very honest. But there are people who are always telling me, TOSYN, you know, people need to listen to this, they need to hear this. So I did an album and put it up online. It's called Pop, Rock, Soul and Jara.
Wow. It's so fabulous. Pop, Rock, Soul and Jara.
And Jara. And I'm going to, I'm working on a new album right now. So
really?
Fantastic, yeah.
So working with anyone, any famous person, doing any collaborations?
Well, you know, because I haven't actually locked them into the studio and they haven't done their verses yet, I don't want to announce before, you know, they won't retweet me.
Do something with Olamide.
I want to do something with Olamide.
I think that would just, you know, pop, rock, whatever mixture.
I want to work with Olamide. I want to work with Reminisce.
Fino?
Yeah, I don't mind working with Fino. There's this girl called Fefe that I want to work with.
I've never heard of
her. Fefe, she has a song titled Aura, I really. So Fefe, if you're watching, I want to work with you. I want to work with Fefe. So yeah, there's some interesting people there, but I really want to work with Reminisce. I think I would have a lot of fun with Reminisce.
I think
and
so
Olamide.
too, actually. Yeah. I heard that you were born in a taxi, and you also say that you were quite spoiled as a child. So let's talk about that. What it was in between going from home to the hospital. It just happened.
It wasn't even home to the hospital. My mom, my dear mom, mommy, I love you. She was just going to visit a friend with Funke in the car.
She was working. She was still roaming around.
She was let me go and greet my friend. And as I said, hello, mommy, please. I'm tired of this place.
I need to come to
like,
work now.
Right in the taxi. And not only did she give birth to me in the taxi, but I came out face downwards, like my face. So like this was, she was traumatized. She was giving birth to me in a taxi. You know, my name is Abisono, because like, you know, every time I hear that story, I'm like, man, you check.
Are you kidding me?
So,
well, they had to obviously take her to a hospital after that.
Yeah, then they took her to
you came out in the taxi.
I came out in the
with
taxi.
No one to help her. She just
no one to help her. There was just the cab guy there, and of course, a very traumatized Funke, just watching her like.
What was going on? How old was she then?
She was about 6 or 7.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Really lovely story. And you're a lawyer as well. You studied law.
I did.
So, how did you find yourself in the world of the media?
Okay, well, I mean, first of all, you know, my dad is a musician, so I've always been in like entertainment, and I've always loved writing and words. Like I was always writing when I was growing up, so I knew whatever I was going to do, it would involve words. At some point, I was like, I'm going to be a singer. Then I wanted to be an actress. Then I wanted to be like, I wanted to be anything, but I knew it would be creative. But then I fell in love with Matlock.
Okay.
And I said, okay, I'm going to study law because law seems fun.
Yeah.
And then I got to school and I was like, okay, I want to drop out. I mean, it's no longer fun. Like, it's too stressful.
I know, it's long.
Yeah, you know. but I finished it. And then I stumbled onto radio, actually, because really all I really wanted to do was my music and acting. I knew I was going to be on a stage. I knew I was going to be in front of a camera, but I didn't think I was going to do radio. So I just went to have a chat with, you know, someone at Top Radio, like, this station is just starting. Okay, I have an idea. Maybe let me get 1 hour a week, just, you know. So we had a chat. They're like, we like your energy. Oh yeah, do the morning show. I was like, sorry, you say?
Wow.
They're like, do the morning show. That's how, you know. So it's like, radio wasn't something that I grew up thinking I was going to do. It's something that I walked into literally, and I'm grateful for it.
And you are doing quite a remarkable job.
Thank God.
What so many people do not know is that apart from being an ace broadcaster and a musician, she is also, she has an NGO which she runs. She's a blogger. She has her own column, NetNG,
yes,
right? Because I read that as well.
Yeah.
And let's talk about your NGO first.
Okay.
So you're basically like Superwoman.
No, far from me.
So many things that you're doing.
So what it is These Jeans, you know, it's just like a non-for-profit project that I started because they basically said, okay, find something you're passionate about and start a project. And what am I passionate about? At that time, honestly, I was passionate about people talking about sickle cell because I felt people felt like, you know, like sickle cell was this thing we didn't talk about. And why? You know, why are people afraid to talk about sickle cell? Do you understand? It's a disorder.
Even when you want to bring it up even today, sometimes people just shy away from that.
You get?
And feel like, ooh, you know.
But you know, you know why? So I wanted to create, you know, avenues for people to have those conversations. There's nothing wrong. People ask me different things. You know, people have different opinions about sickle cell, and you know, for that it's fine as long as we're actually talking about it as opposed to pretending it doesn't exist. Because I was very, very blessed to be born in a family where they didn't hide their heads and think, oh, we have a child with sickle cell, that's the end of the world. No, you know, they dealt with it and we worked with it. I have friends my friends, they've been called abiku, they've been taken to church, they've been flogged because you are trying to flog the evil spirit out of them, you know. So you have to talk about it. You have to let people.
But do you think that's as a result of ignorance in terms of, you know, where they grew up at or the people around them? Or do you think that, you know, people just choose what they want to believe in? Because the child is ill. She clearly isn't making herself sick. Why would you not take the child and flog the child out? The idea is because what used to happen before was because of the ASAS thing or ASSS thing, some families would have sicklers. And these sicklers would die. And so what they thought was it was the same child that kept coming back. Not like it was different kids that we had with sickle cell. They didn't know that they had the problem as
well. Exactly. So that's why that was happening. So those are some of the things. I remember in secondary school, some people came to do genotype testing in school, and they were saying, you can see having a sickler is useless. And I was like, hello, I'm sitting right here. I understand. Like, so people need to start talking about sickle cell.
You're not one of the sickle sicklers.
Why? What is this?
Because what I mean by sickle sicklers, I'm not disrespectful, because I know some people are born sick and are really sick throughout their lives. And some people are sicklers, but you don't know until they tell you that they're sicklers, because they don't really have like crisis all the time. I mean, I had a cousin who died as a result. And when we were young, we did not know. I just knew every Christmas she was in the hospital. I remember her hair started falling off one time, and we used to play with it, like we'll just pick out the hair. But turns out she had cancer. She was sickle cell as well, and we had no clue. We'll run around and she would take out a patch of her hair and show us, and we used to do that just to play with her because we didn't know.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, everybody, that's another thing about sickle cell, which is why you can't just have like one way of describing it, because everybody deals with a disorder. Your body, everybody's body is different. You know, that's the thing. Because you have some people, they look so, you know, to people, they're like, you look so healthy. Like, I would never believe it. Or you don't look like a sickler. That's why some people, and you know, it's not just me. There's so many different people.
Because when up until today, you told me, I had no idea. Whereas when you see some people, it's either the color of their eyes or a certain way that you can tell that this person is obviously...
Most doctors can tell when they look at me.
Oh, really?
Because doctors know what to look out for. So most doctors actually can tell once they look at me, but you know, most other people can't.
Okay, so what's next for the TOSYN Bucknor brand?
Oh wow, so much. And you know, like you love me on radio. I love what you're doing as well with TV, so it's great. So I mean, what I want to do is I started a web series called Share with TOSYN.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I would love to get that on terrestrial TV as well. What I want to do is build the TOSYN Bucknor company. As you have Oprah Winfrey, you have OWN. Do you understand? As you have Ellen, you have her. It's not about, we need to let people understand that it's not just about talk as they call our job. This is a business. You know, I'm inspired by someone like Ayo Animashaun, for example, who's basically just built like a business from this. Yeah. So that's what I want to do. You know, I want to have like my own set of TV programs presented by different people, not just me. Okay. You know, I'm building my company, the social media and all of that. I have my website. So there's so much going on. And of course, there's the letting people know there are different kinds of style and different kinds of fashion and pushing tomboy shit.
I can't wait for that. Well, it's been really nice chatting with you, but we are not done. Okay. Let's quickly check out what's trending today. We'll be right back.
Okay.
On What's Trending Today, outspoken businessman Donald Trump strikes again, this time at the judge of the Oscar Pistorius trial. Pistorius, who was sentenced to 5 years imprisonment for fatally shooting his girlfriend, Reva Steenkamp, caused uproar on Twitter from many who criticised the sentence, including Trump, who called Judge Masipa a moron.
Welcome back to this segment of the show, which is called the Fast Fire Questions, where you get to answer as many questions as I can ask you in 60 seconds. Are you ready? Breathe in. Breathe out. What's your lucky number?
7.
How old are you?
28.
Can you cook without tasting it? What's the craziest thing you've ever done with a guy?
With a guy? Nothing.
Nothing?
I don't do crazy things again. I do crazy things by myself.
Okay, ketchup or mayonnaise?
Ketchup.
Have you ever had sex? Yes, we should answer. Quickly. Time's running out.
I answered.
Do you sing in the shower?
Yes.
When last did you brush your teeth?
This morning.
What was your first phone?
Motorola that I got passed down.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Lagos, Yaba.
Worst breakup line ever?
It's not. I think no. It's because you're a sickler. I didn't want to break your heart and hurt you. Yes.
5 items in your bag right now.
In my bag right now, so my phone, my charger, a pen, my keys, and lipstick.
One more question. Do you eat fast or slow?
I eat very fast.
Oh, and I had so many other questions to ask you, but that's nice. That's a good one. I like the fact that you loved it. Why didn't you answer that question?
The crazy thing.
Yes, and have you ever had sex?
My mom watches this show. You don't want me to go home.
Okay, so we've spoken about, you know, your brand and who you are.
Yeah.
We have to get a bit personal now. So are you seeing anybody? Don't laugh, come on.
Am I seeing someone? Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
How long have you guys been dating for?
I don't know.
Are you getting married anytime soon?
Is this fast fire? Is the camera on?
This is the question.
Is this
trending questions?
This show is called Trendy.
Yeah,
but
may
we know you.
It is may we know you because you're trending as well. So
I'm saying
any wedding bells anytime soon?
You
She strikes me as someone who will just elope. Right there, I said I said so on this show. We would probably just wake up one morning and hear TOSYN Bucknor got married last week, and she would just act like nothing ever happened. And she's not saying anything. All right, so let's go on a quick break. When we come back, that favorite part of the show, which you love so much, is coming up next. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Trending on HipTv. It's time to find out all the mean stuff people say about you on the internet. Now I'm dreading this because I hear on my birthday they're gonna have people here to do my own version of mean comments. Okay. But yeah, let's just play with it.
So how many are they?
You can just read as many as you want, and then you can do whatever you want with it.
Okay. So as many as I want.
Yes.
Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Okay. TOSYN, I'm sorry to burst your bubble. Get a life and change. This is Farouk, and I know what this is about.
Really? You know the person?
No, I don't know the person, but looking at the time frame, this was around the whole time when people were talking about certain law that had been passed into a certain law. Yeah, so people were just, I got a lot of hate comments then.
What, the homosexual law?
Yeah. So that's it. Okay. This one says, please don't sing again. I beg, I beg, and stop embarrassing yourself. This is from Sammy.
Yes, Sammy.
Well, Sammy, sadly for you, I am going to sing and shoot videos. So
block your ears.
Do you understand? Like, I don't understand. If you don't like the way someone sings, don't listen to them.
I know, exactly.
Okay, great. This one says she be shouting. Look at her looking like a man with locks. I beg, go and sit down. Which dirty rights are you talking about? This is about the same thing. And when people don't understand something, and of course they're like, she's too fabulous. Okay, I'm going to just try to
rain on her parade.
Okay, so it's not as, I mean,
it's not that bad. I told you.
No, it's bad because they're insulting you, and you know the thing about nasty comments is you have to learn to just say, oh, okay.
Yeah, because it comes with the territory sometimes.
I feel like if you're angry enough to make a comment about me, the truth is you're
I pissed you off already.
You're a fan. You're a fan. Like, thank you. You're actually one of my biggest fans. So
I never thought about it that way. I was still like, I pissed you off already, and the thought of pissing someone off is just exciting.
No,
sometimes.
Because if someone is indifferent towards you, for me, that's the worst thing ever. I want you to have an emotion when it comes to me.
Either happy or sad.
Yeah, so thank you. You're a fan.
This was really nice. We should do this again. It was really lovely. I always love it when I have guests that I know personally come by the show. So you should come by the show and release another song so that we can block their ears.
I will, just for Sammy. Let me look at his
you can write the lyric, the lyrics to Sammy. Dear Sammy.
Okay, Sammy. Yeah, like, Sammy, this is for you.
And then I could be in the video just in my head like, yes, Sammy, this is for you. Eat your heart out, Sammy. This is for you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Next up, let's watch today's top 5 African holiday destinations. We'll be right back.
On today's top 5 African holidays, at number 5 we have Grand Bay, located on the northwest of the Mauritius. The emerald waters are perfect for swimming, sailing and windsurfing. Truly a one-of-a-kind experience. At number 4 we have the beautiful port city of Stone Town in Tanzania, which was built in the 1700s to fend off the Portuguese. Now it's full of life with its bazaars and local performances. At number 3 we have Nairobi in Kenya, known as the safari capital of Africa, full of energy and a lively nightlife. Must-sees are the Karen Blixer Museum and the Giraffe Centre. At number 2 we have Cape Town in South Africa, beautiful picture-perfect views at Blauberg Beach and Christenbosch National Botanical Gardens. And today's number 1 African holiday is Marrakesh in Morocco. Also known as the Red City, it's magical with its bustling markets full of treasures, beautiful mosques and delicious food.
Now that's all we can take on the show today. It was really nice having TOSYN Bucknor as a guest, and also you guys who tuned in, give yourselves a pat on the back. Make sure that you join this conversation. Follow us on Twitter. We're at www.twitter.com/HipTv. You can check us out on Instagram. We're at Trending on HipTv. You can also watch your past episodes, the present ones and the ones to come. Go to www.hiptv.tv. Inspire someone today. Feel good to one another. See you guys next time on Trending. Goodbye.